Hey guys, it's Maureen. Welcome back to my channel. Sorry I haven't been on in a while. I really got sick last week and it took about a week and a half to feel a little bit better. I had a sore throat, the stuffy head, and I just kept taking naps. So I just kept taking medicine, making sure I got something to eat, and kept going back to bed. And today's probably the first day in about a week and a half that I feel like I can actually get up and do some things. So I'm going to show you some crafting projects. And the wreaths that are actually behind me, I'm going to do those in upcoming videos. So keep watching for those. And tonight I'm going to make a yellow wreath, and it has a lemon theme to it. Okay guys, tonight I'm going to show you, this is the wreath that I'm going to be working on. And I did tie some 12-inch ribbon, so I'm going to finish cutting that up. And I've only just tied it on. It's nothing really fancy. And this is the sign that I'm going to be using, and what I'm going to do is probably just wire it right up to the top. So I'm going to get started and show you. I'm just going to take and cut the ribbon that I need. It is 12 inches. And I'm a person who likes things plain. I don't like anything too fancy. Now, instead of going back every time and having to measure, I can just do 2 at once. And what I'm going to do is everywhere I have a wire tie, and in this one I actually used the regular wire ties. I did not use any of the Chanel or pipe cleaner type items. And all you do is try and get it in the middle, where it's pretty even each end of the tail, and then just tie it. And I tie it twice, so this way it will stay on. And I have the next one to put on. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hot glue actual plastic lemons. I hear my dog is trying to get to me. I can't be 5 feet away from him. You can probably hear him. He's actually underneath my crafting table, trying to lean against me. And just try, if you have a pattern on it, try and get that to come up to the top. And I'm gonna, how many more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more I have to cut. So I'll just cut them all at once. Really don't have enough for all of it, but it's okay. We'll just make do with what we have. And I have to tell you, being sick all week, I wanted to do so many crafts. Every time I would lay in bed, I have to get up. I want to do some. And by the time I would get up and just get something to eat, get a shower, and do some very little things, I was too tired to even do crafting. So I figured I'd catch up, and I'm going to try and do a video each day. So this way, there's all different new ideas coming. I'm planning on a Mardi Gras wreath, which is one that is right behind me. And I'm also planning on doing the dog one that's behind me. Or it could be used for cat too. Just depends on what color you want your signs, or what your signs are to say. And as you can see, this doesn't take very long. And this form is a metal form from the Dollar Tree. and it is a basic wreath just like I did. If you haven't seen that video, check out my video on the basic wreath that I did. I'm trying to keep one spot so I can put the biggest lemon if I run out of smaller lemons. And I'm not a person to put a lot of those ribbons, a lot of the different character type ribbons or colors. I like mine basic and plain, and I like to enjoy the sign or whatever else that I'm putting on the wreath itself. But you can put whatever you like. You don't have to listen to everybody. You don't have to follow a pattern. You don't have to follow everything that others are telling you. And if you can't find the items and you want to make something a little bit different, go right ahead. I went to the Dollar Tree today to find some St. Patrick's Day things, and to be honest with you, they were out of a lot of items. And I was seriously thinking on doing a ribbon like this also. So I'm not too sure if I want to tie that in. I think I'm just going to leave it basic because this is probably going on my front door. And these are the two sizes of lemons that I will be using. There's some large ones and some small ones. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure I have enough to go all the way around the wreath. And then if I don't, I can always add a couple of the real big ones, which are this size. And I have my sign, so that is going to be put up. Oh, this is the second sign actually that I have. This is another one that I have. It's a welcome one. And I got these last year at Walmart, and I never got a chance to do anything with them. But this is the one that I'll be putting on this wreath. And when I was up at AC Moore, because they're going out of business, I went and I got these leaves. So I'm going to hot glue all of these leaves also on the wreath before I put the lemons on. I think these can, I just got to clip them all off. And don't be afraid to improvise. These may not be lemon leaves, but at least they're a little bit of greenery and it'll spruce up your wreath. Everything does not have to be perfect in life. And as long as you like what you're doing and like how it comes out, that's all that matters. Nobody else is really going to care. Unless it's a gift for them, and then you'll have to make a decision if you like it. I actually went out for a new hot glue gun today, and I went to AC Moore, and it's the same kind that I had, and I was not going to get the same one because I have a brand new one here, and it stopped working. So I went over to Harbor Freight, and I used a 20% off coupon, and I got a free flashlight. So I have to say it was definitely worth it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start putting the leaves This is definitely hot enough, that's for sure. I'll start with one leaf on each section. And this is very hot glue gun. Oh, we're going to turn that one in, I think, a little bit. And what I should do is be putting the lemon on at the same time. Save us a little bit of time. So what I'll do is I'll put one of the small ones inside. And I'll start with the bigger one on the outside. Now this should not take you much time. get all of your equipment set up first. Make sure it all works, because mine definitely did not want to work today. I ended up going to get new stuff. And I hope all of you are healthy. It definitely has been quite a tough week for me and my son, and I never thought we would get so sick. And just push them down for a couple minutes. And if I run out of lemons, I can't go buy more, because like I said, I did get these last year at Walmart when they had them, when I fell in love with all the lemon stuff. I think I'm going to do all the outside first, just so I make sure I have enough of everything. And I'm alternating between the big lemons and the small lemons. Just so I have enough. I might end up putting some of the bigger ones on too. I think I only have 2 real big ones here. I don't think I have anything really major sized. But I have a bathroom that is actually that ugly seafoam green, and I was thinking even on doing that in a lemon theme. But I think this will be coming out very much one that I will absolutely fall in love with right from the start. And how many of you are having good weather these days? Here in Pennsylvania, you get 4 seasons in 1 week. And now they're saying we're not going to get any more bad weather, that we're all done with it. I hope they're right for a change. Well, we're going to put a big lemon here. Hope this one works. Stick it right in the middle. And as you can see, the green is just offsetting just a little bit, and it looks so real. And don't hesitate to use enough of hot glue. Your weather in Pennsylvania has been crazy. It has the 4 seasons in 1 week, and you're lucky if you don't get sick, because it definitely keeps changing. And now they're saying that we are done with winter. I think everybody's really hoping so. Except those that ski. I think they're going to be a little disappointed. And I'm hoping you're able to see everything. I'm still new at this recording, and I did get a new tripod. But I will be soon planting. I did pick up some of the bulbs that were discounted at Tractor Supply around Christmas time. And they had daffodils, which I always get in honor of my dad who died of brain cancer. and I picked up lots of tulips. And you're supposed to plant them in the fall, and I didn't know this, but I'd gotten them at a discount, so I thought, well, you know what? I'll take my chance. Oh, this guy does not want to sit here. So I have a flower pot that has about 1,000 pounds of dirt in it, and I will be planting very soon, and I'm going to record that for you to see how many packages that I can actually get put out there in this big flower pot. Okay, Mr. Lemon, let's go. I'm going to keep working, and I'll just keep huckling them back if I have to. But as you can see, this is going pretty quick. You don't have to sit here and worry about it. The hot glue gun works wonders with it. And the only thing is when you're storing these, be careful where you store them. Even if you were to put them in a plastic bag in your attic, something like that would be ideal. And just label the bag. And I have a big, I would call it like a clothesline, but it's a wired line up in my attic, so I can hang everything up there. Now, if this guy is not going to stay this time, I'm putting a small lemon on him. Okay, we are almost done. But I have this big clothesline going from one end to the other to hang clothes on, and I came up with the idea, why not use a coat hanger to hang some of the wreaths on, and then this way, when I need my wreaths, I can just go up and pick them out as needed. I think I got everybody here. I don't think I missed anywhere, but it does look very pretty. And it's that simple of a wreath. It's not difficult. And as you saw how fast I got everything done. Now what I'm going to try and do is, I have this gold wire. I got this over at Dollar Tree, and it was $1 for the spool. And I'm going to try and just wire this in somewhere up at the top. And as you can tell, I don't do anything expensive. I don't have the money to do it, but I have a lot of crafting supplies and have a lot of things going on in life. So as I can get them done, I will. I'm going to twist this right here, and then I will get it put in the middle. And I'm just going to wire it probably through, maybe by this big by this big lemon. I almost said pineapple. These would really be pretty too with pineapple. And this is how it's going to end up. And all you got to do is wrap it around the wire frame, like I'm doing right here. Hopefully it will be at a good place where I don't have to adjust it too much. Don't be afraid to experiment, and if you have to take it apart again, take it apart. The only thing is, once you hot glue something, it's stuck in place. But as far as the sign goes, you can just adjust that as needed. And I can just tighten that right back up. I think I have to move it up a little more. Maybe I can even just hot glue it right in the place that I want it to stay also. Yes, my hot glue gun that I bought was not working, so I went over to Harbor Freight and I picked up one, and with the 20% coupon, it saved me an awful lot, and I was thrilled. So if you have a Harbor Freight, check it out, and they do have all kinds of glue guns there and glue sticks, and things like that. So we're going to let this dry a little bit. Hopefully I can just flip it over to show you it. Not yet. No, we'll give it a couple minutes and then we'll come back and I'll show it to you. Okay guys, so I have finished the wreath, and here is the packaging that I want to show you for this High Output Pro 80 glue gun that I got from Harbor Freight. And if I can find it online on Amazon, I'll leave the link below. And it has the different tips on it, and it shows you right on the back. There's 2 different kinds that you can get. And I think it was a little bit over $20, but with the coupon, it brought it under $20. So it's a really great one, and it's scalding hot, so you have to be very careful you don't get burned with that. But here is my wreath, and I think it is definitely ready for spring, and you can put it anywhere in your house. The only thing is it doesn't smell like lemons, so if you have an air freshener, people would think that you have real lemons in the room or on your front door, and you could probably add something to it like an essential oil or some kind of an air freshener if you could find lemons. But if you like this video, I would appreciate it if you click the up thumb button, and if you would subscribe to my channel, I would appreciate it. I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers so I can monetize my channel, and if you would share it with your friends, I would appreciate that too. And I want to show you one other thing that I purchased this week. When I was so sick, we purchased a teapot. This is an electric teapot, and I'll leave the link below. It was a lot more expensive at Target, and we actually went and price matched it at Target. And I'll leave the link for Amazon. And this is great. By the time you get your teacup ready, or the cup that you're going to put your hot medicine in, because I've done an awful lot of those hot drinks, and by the time you get your cup done, you get your tea bag in if you want to put sugar, or if you're like me, when you do the whiskey, honey, and lemon, so you could get better, the tea kettle was already boiling. And once you see the bubbles, you just pick it up, and it's definitely scalding hot already. And there's a switch right on the side here to turn it on and off. And it actually glows blue. So it is very quick and very easy for you. So I hope you like this wreath. I hope it makes you feel like spring is coming, or thinking of lemons and lemon scented everything. So until next time, thank you for watching my video. Have a great night.